Dude, what the? That's so creepy.
Honestly, I don't even know what to make of a picture like this.
To me, exit? Yep. Exit. What the frick was that?
Yo, what's good, Graph Gang? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy GraphNix, and last week you guys saw what happened when me and Hype Mike explored an abandoned insane asylum during the day. We ended up hearing some really weird noises and saw a lot of extremely creepy things. And let me tell you, when we came back there at night, things only got worse. So I'm gonna be showing you guys the footage of us back inside this asylum, but this time at night. I've got a bunch of the videos from the thermal cameras we ended up setting up all loaded on my computer right now, as well as processed pictures from my dark web camera and all the audio recordings that you guys are going to see us take on that night. I haven't seen any of this extra footage, so I'm really excited to go and see what our equipment picked up. But before we do, I want to remind you guys at home that if you like this kind of thing, to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This place was really creepy, and I'm excited to see if our equipment picked up anything that we didn't see or hear ourselves. So we're going to take a look at all that and see what happened when we went back to that insane asylum. Alright, Graph Gang, so as you guys can see, it is super dark out, and it's time to go back into that abandoned insane asylum. We have a bunch of these cool ghost hunting equipments that you guys probably have already seen before, but in case you haven't, I'm going to review what they do right now. First, we have the K2 meter, which you guys saw us use earlier, and this will pretty much let us know if there's any electromagnetic interferences going on in the area. These small electrical disturbances can be attributed to the idea of ghosts being around. The next thing we do have is this tape recorder right here. We're going to use this to try to communicate with ghosts. It is pretty common that ghosts communicate in a frequency that we cannot hear with not only our ears, but specific cameras, which is why we use old school tape recorders exactly like this. The next thing we do have is 4 of these cameras, which usually aren't anything special, but I was able to get this type of app that allows it to see in thermal vision. Sometimes spirits or ghosts don't allow themselves to be seen on this plane of existence, but their particles are still here, and thermal imaging could sometimes reveal them in either hot spots or cold spots. So hopefully with these cameras set up all around the asylum, we are able to see something. And lastly, Graph Gang, we do have this camera that I bought from the dark web. This camera is super creepy, and the few times that I've taken pictures with it, I've seen some very spooky stuff. Hopefully, if I take some pictures here, I can actually see ghosts with it. That's pretty much it, Graph Gang. So the asylum is just around the corner, and it's time to head back inside. Alright, so we are officially inside the abandoned insane asylum. Now, we have a small problem. I have everything except the K2 meter, and I would go back. Unfortunately, we actually spotted security doing a route around the building. You're definitely not allowed to be in this place, and especially not at night. So we're gonna have to go through with this without the K2 meter, which means if there's anything paranormal, we're gonna have zero warning. But we got pretty much everything else. We didn't realize, but there's actually a basement. So we are gonna set up our thermal cameras. I got 4 of these. Michelle has got a bag full of these tripods, and we're gonna see if we could spot anything with these guys. So let's make our way down to the basement.
Let's go.
Oh my god, bro.
What?
I saw like my reflection through like the glass.
Oh, and you thought it was... Dude, that's creepy. Look at this.
God, that is terrifying.
You cannot even see the end of this hallway. We could set up a camera literally like, just like at that entrance right there, that main area.
Yeah, okay. Do you think we can see through this?
I don't know, that seems pretty thick. What is that?
A car just passed by.
Oh, jeez. Okay, we need to be really careful. Okay. Yeah, we'll set up one thermal camera just looking down that dark hallway. Okay, set up the first thermal camera.
So I'm just gonna hit record.
That's looking good. Okay, so this camera is gonna be looking down this entire hallway right here. Here, take a picture with the camera.
The dark
Yeah, the dark web camera.
How do you use this?
There should be an on switch. Yeah, you see it?
Yeah. Alright, ready?
All right. Now, GraphNix, once again, that dark web camera might pick up things that we usually cannot see with the naked eye. But it takes a couple days to process, so we're not going to be able to see any of this until I get back home. All right, we're done here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go up to the second floor.
All right, let's go.
Alright, GraphNix, so right away we discovered that there was actually a floor under us, which means there's an entire section of the building that we did not explore. So we went down there and we set up two things. One thermal camera, and we took one picture with my dark web camera. Now, like I said before, the dark web camera has the ability to pick up things that nothing else sees for some really, really weird reason. So we're gonna take a look at that first, and I have it right here. So right away, we notice that, again, these pictures all the time are heavily, heavily distorted. We see like that weird gunk on the side as well, and what looks like actual orbs in the corner here. These could all be random distortions because the camera is really, really old. But there is one thing about this picture that I noticed that is really, really weird. There is a door on the right over here, and there's this massive, massive black spot, almost looking like it's coming out of the doorway. So that is really, really weird. I have no idea what that's about. If you guys have any ideas, please comment them down below, but I thought that was really, really strange. Now, the next thing we did end up setting up was this thermal camera looking down the hallway. And how these cameras work is really, really cool. They can sense tiny, tiny differences in the background and even temperature. So if the camera moves or something in the background ends up moving, or the temperature drops or increases, like a hot spot or a cold spot, the camera will then start recording and we get to see what is making this disturbance. Okay, GraphNix, so this is the first thermal camera right here, right now, and this is the hallway that you guys just saw in the picture. And it did, in fact, get triggered and started recording, so we're gonna see exactly what could have caused this right now. So the camera did, and right away, are you seeing this? You could clearly, right here, you could clearly see a figure or some type of form moving across the hallway, just like this, GraphNix, and it looks like it kind of disappears here for a sec, and then moves into the next room. So this is exactly why we have these kind of cameras set up, just so we could see things like this. Anyways, we set up a bunch of other cameras, so we're gonna keep rolling the video of us inside the asylum and see what else we picked up.
Whoa, we didn't see this.
What the hell?
What is it?
Yo. Come here.
What the hell is this?
That door.
Dude, what the?
No. That's so creepy.
Okay, that is really, really weird. Dude, take the camera and take a picture of it.
Oh, yeah.
Here, I'll hold the other thermal cam. I'll just put this down.
Alright, we're gonna stop it right there because I do have the picture that Hype Mike took loaded up on my computer, and it is extremely, extremely disturbing. So here we go, it's loaded up on the screen right now, and I honestly, I don't even know what to make of a picture like this. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it before. Again, heavily distorted, and you see that like grime of some sort that's almost looks like it's coming from the lens, but you'll take a look at the doll that we took a picture of, and it almost looks like there's something behind the chair reaching out for the doll, which is really, really weird. This is the kind of stuff that totally gives me the creeps, because you never know what could be lurking around you or even right behind you.
That is creepy, dude. Like, it's just a doll sitting here. What type What room is this? Let's get out of this room, man. I'm not liking this. How did we not see this before?
I don't know. Well, I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea.
Okay, yeah, let's get out of this room. Find the next spot for the thermal camera.
Okay, so right now we're just looking for like creepy rooms that we want to put like the thermal camera in, right?
Yeah, exactly. We got three more cameras. Oh, jeez. What is this?
Oh man, one of the washrooms.
I mean, that seems like a good spot, right?
So right here, maybe?
Where do we want to,
Like the camera.
here, let's see if... I'm thinking either in this corner, pointing towards this area, or maybe even just like out here.
Pointing inside to see like the showers and stuff.
Yeah, just like this. Might be a good idea here. Set up the next camera. She's filming. Okay, here, while we're at it, why don't we try using this and seeing if we can speak to anything.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm freaking out. Okay. If there are any spirits with us, can you give us a sign that you are here?
Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, ready? Yeah. If there's any spirits present in this washroom, patient, maybe even a doctor who used to be here who passed away, please make your presence known. Okay, that should be it. We're gonna bring this back home and see if we caught any ghosts trying to communicate with us.
All right, there you go. We set up thermal camera number 2. Now that camera actually went off a couple times, but didn't record anything significant until a little later. So we're gonna hold up on the results from that camera for now. What we did do though was take an audio recording of us trying to communicate with spirits in this washroom. So I'm gonna play you guys the 2 recordings that we took right now.
If there are any spirits with us, can you give us a sign that you are here?
Okay, so that is exactly why we take these types of recordings. I'm not sure if we were going to end up picking up anything, and there were some clear audio disturbances throughout that recording, but I am pretty sure I just heard the words "help me" coming from this recording. Now, we obviously didn't hear that while we were in the insane asylum, which proves that these devices actually work. Now, we do have one more recording, so I'm going to play that one for you, and hopefully we get as much of a good result as the first one.
If there's any spirits present in this washroom, patient, maybe even a doctor who used to be here who passed away, please make your presence known.
Okay, so that one was a lot more distorted than the last one, and I'm not even sure if there's anything in there, but I'm pretty confident that I heard "can't take" and "another day." So I don't know if this was just random interference, since it doesn't really sound like a coherent sentence, but if you have any ideas, please comment them down below. Anyways, let's move on to us back inside the insane asylum. Okay, so we have 2 thermal cameras.
That was me.
Holy Jesus. Scared the hell out of me. Oh. So 2 thermal cameras set up. And we're gonna go upstairs now. Are they?
Yeah, they're actually this way.
Okay. I get so lost in this place, man. Like, I literally have no idea. Everything looks the same to me. Exit? Yep. The exit.
What the frig was that?
You heard that, right?
Yeah.
Hello? Somebody here?
It's literally the same direction of our cameras.
Okay, well, let's just keep going. Okay, I'm a little freaked out right now. If it's the same directions as our thermal cameras, maybe they picked something up, but I'm really not liking this. Let's keep moving, man. Careful, careful. Okay.
One more.
Okay.
Light down, light down.
Lie down, okay. Oh yeah, the window. So, if you guys remembered, there was this room that we couldn't get to, or this hallway that we couldn't get to because we thought that the door might have some type of sensor or silent alarm. We're gonna place a thermal camera at that door right now.
Alright, so we end up hearing something really, really strange coming from the direction of our thermal camera. And that noise actually triggered our thermal camera in the washroom stall to start recording. And hopefully we end up seeing something as creepy as our last thermal camera. So here's the footage right now. And it's a little hard to tell, but this is actually the bathroom stall right now. We're looking and oh, okay, there's some distortion. Okay, there's somebody in the stall and it's literally gone. It disappeared and then it stopped recording. That was the end of the recording. Okay, that is really, really creepy. Look at this, look at this. We're gonna go again, and right about here, there's distortion, and something just appears right before us in the stall. And then just vanishes just like that. That is actually insane, Graph Gang. Once again, catching something definitely paranormal with our thermal cameras. And the really creepy thing about this is that it seemed to have just appeared in the stall and then just vanished like it was never ever there. These thermal cameras are really going above and beyond what I expected them to do, but we have a little more to watch, so let's just go right back into it.
I think it's this way. Oh, yeah,
That door over there?
yeah. So creepy.
Okay, so go on and pointing out the door.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's have it. If anything walks like around here, you kind of want to capture that too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll just put it here.
Set this up. It's good to go. All right, cool. So we have the thermal camera set up. Anything walks in this area, we should be able to see it. Take a picture of this door, okay? We got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means
We have one more camera.
we have one more camera. Let's go all the way to the top floor, okay?
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
So just like all the other cameras, something caused the last thermal camera to start recording, and we're going to check it out right now. So it's on screen, and we're going to hit play right now and see what we find It's just that window area, as you guys can see, and something's moving the camera. Something clearly just moved the camera. Are we gonna see anything? Oh, and then the camera just shuts off, just like that. So I just looked back 3 or 4 more times, and there was literally nothing that we saw on the camera, but something clearly moved it, which is really, really weird. Now, we also ended up taking a picture, so we're gonna take a look at that, and maybe the dark web camera ended up picking up something that we didn't see. All right, so this is the picture right now on screen, and I mean, it's dirty, it's really noisy, but I'm not really seeing any. Okay, wait, scratch that. Look, right through the window, do you guys see that? I mean, I don't know if I'm just making up patterns with my mind or something, but that looks like somebody looking through the window, right? It's like really, really hard to see because of how distorted it is, but that is definitely really creepy, and we for sure did not see that while we were standing there taking this picture. Besides that, oh wait. Hold up. Okay, if you look on the very far right corner, you could see, I think that might actually be somebody just standing there, right? That could be nothing, Graph Gang, but if you think it is something, please comment down below, because this is really, 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 really freaky. Anyways, Graph Gang, I think that is gonna be it for today. We went through a lot of footage and saw a lot of really, really creepy things. If you like this video, please don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Also, turn those post notifications on so you know exactly when I upload, and stay tuned for the very last video of us exploring this abandoned insane asylum. We did a lot more voice recording and used the last thermal camera, so hopefully we picked up something with that. And until next time, Graph Gang, peace out.